If I were to give a very simple explanation or definition of what I think the Lord is saying to us, it's very much in keeping with what I have already shared. But I really want you to understand that I'm not just piggybacking on what I've said already. I was planning on talking about all of that and then during the service doing the sermon. But here's basically what I believe the Lord is saying to all of us. That you're coming into a time and a season where there will be opportunity, not obligation, but opportunity to step up and into new areas of ministry and activity that are going to be hugely fulfilling to you. It's an opportunity in a season to kind of step up and into things. I realize, and even using those words, if you've been around the church world for any point in time, you've heard enough people haranguing on a congregation saying we need more volunteers, we need helpers in children's ministry, and we want you to come and help us do more work. That is not what I'm saying. That's not what the Lord is saying. But He has designed each of us to function in a very, very particular way. I was speaking with a man just between services, and he is a young man who is growing in the prophetic arena. And he's got a lot of discernment and this prophetic gift that's always trying to burble up in his life. And so I was explaining to him that this is how God designed you. And so you ought to be on the lookout for any situation or any opportunity where you can make use of what you were designed to do and to be that is ultimately going to be very fulfilling in your life. And whether we know it or not, what can happen in our Christian experience is that we have had a really good season. You know, maybe God was really doing something and it was so exciting for a time period. But after a while, the excitement of what we have gone through or what we have been doing, it tends to diminish a little bit. And we're left with this sort of blasé feeling. A feeling of being a little bit bored, a little bit tired, kind of burned out, and it can spin into a little bit of depression and can also spin into a little bit of criticism. Because when my life isn't kind of happening, it's not very exciting, it's so easy for me to think about how my cell group, it just isn't like it used to be, or, we kind of back away. And I believe that there are many of us that are in this stage of the doldrums, where the wind that was in your sails, it isn't blowing at all, and you're kind of, is this it? Is this kind of the end of the whole story? And it's so easy in these times when not a lot is going on, when we're not feeling the zip and the spark of the Spirit of God prompting us and using us. It's very easy in these doldrum seasons to open up our mind and our heart to doing some exciting things that maybe aren't the best exciting things, and very easy for us to become a little bit discouraged or critical.